Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to Rooted in the Divine. Today we're going to do a 3-card spread for you beautiful Gemini. I hope you are having the most amazing day. Thank you for stopping by on my little corner of the interwebs. I appreciate it very much. All right, beautiful Gemini. Let's see what you need to know for your highest good. All right. One more. There she is. You know, this is so cute too. It's funny because I noticed that he's wearing a mask. Like, look. I still wear a mask. So when I decided to use this deck, I didn't know. And I was going through it the other day and I was like, wow, that's cool. I was like, no, this really is saying to me that this is the deck I need to be using because that's neat. I resonate with all of that. So, okay. Here we go. We've got the 8 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, and the 6 of Coins. And the first one here, we got the 8 of Cups. And it's rhodochrosite, I do believe is how you say that crystal. I'm still working on that. Some of those are hard to pronounce. So I try. I'm trying to do my best. I appreciate your grace. All right, so the talisman. I am turning a setback into a comeback. Disappointment is never a welcome visitor in life, but we learn soon enough that the faster we acknowledge its presence, the quicker we can bid it farewell and move on ourselves. See things as they truly are instead of how you wish they would be. Trust that better lies ahead, and this was just a preparation. As an attitude or approach, this card tells you to accept the reality of something, deal with it on those terms, and move on. Well, it's pretty good there, huh? And that's true. Disappointments happen. You take the knowledge and the lessons you can from it and then just move on. Because holding on to it is never going to help. And there are better things ahead for you. But the true thing is, what can you learn from it? And then just release the rest of it because it doesn't matter. It's not going to serve you to hold on to the wheels spinning in your head of what could have been, what should have been, how, like the shoulda, coulda, wouldas don't matter. What matters is what happened, what can you take from it and learn, and then truly releasing and letting go on a soul level of that situation that doesn't serve you, or whatever it is that doesn't serve you anymore, because leaving remnants behind, it won't allow you to truly embody and be that next version of yourself that's got better things coming your way. You know what I mean? Okay. So, the affirmation, it isn't what happens, it's how I react that matters. Oh my goodness. Isn't that accurate? Because how you react totally matters on how you deal with the situation. How you react is how you're able to sit back and dial in with your soul and handle the situation and take the real lessons. Because if you blow up and you're angry, or you're just not present in your emotions, you won't handle it properly. And that means you won't be able to get the healing that you need and be able to truly, honestly take what you need from the situation and let it go so that you can move on to the next chapter of your life. So that's a big thing. Okay, and so for the crystal, rhodochrosite, if I'm saying that correctly, its peaceful, supportive energy can help you overcome disappointment or heartache and identify and deal with destructive emotions so you can move forward and enjoy life. Be passionate and express yourself joyfully. If you have unresolved or painful feelings to work through, this can help you overcome them, improving your confidence, self-worth, and emotional health, soothing you and, it says soothing and gentle. Rhodochrosite encourages you to be honest with yourself, especially regarding relationships, and helps you move out of denial with a positive attitude and to express your true feelings. If you are repressing emotions, this will draw them out. Wow, that's good. I actually have a piece. I don't have it here next to me, but I did get a piece when I was doing my, in the early stages of my inner work to really help me, because I needed some support. I needed some extra support while I was on that journey. And I still have it. I have it over by I do believe it's over by my makeup, my vanity and stuff. So definitely lean on that, because that's going to help you. And remember that how you react matters. How you're able to move forward. You know, you're allowed to cry, you're allowed to be upset, you're allowed to be angry, you're allowed to have whatever emotion comes up for you. You're allowed to have that. But it's also saying, okay, I am feeling how I'm feeling, and then releasing it. Like, truly feel the feeling and then release it. Don't try to hide from the feeling. Don't try to judge it or anything like that, because that's not going to help. You know, in order to really release that feeling and move forward, you need to actually feel it. So if that means that you need to sit there and cry for hours because that's what your body is telling you need to do, then do it. If you only need to ugly, this is a thing, and I've done it too. If you need to ugly cry for 5 or 10 minutes, do it. Release it. If you need to scream, go outside and scream. Write a letter, burn it, and then scream. You know, find those ways to truly tap into it, acknowledge it, feel it, don't judge it, and then release it. Because then you get to truly get a clean slate and move on. You know, so be mindful of that, and let me know. Let me know if you end up doing any of that, to clear and release. Okay, so our next one is the 9 of Wands. And I do believe that says azurite for the crystal. Okay, the talisman. I am tackling my biggest obstacle. Oh, the 9 of Wands tells you not to give up and to press on with confidence towards the obstacles, blocks, and issues in your life right now. The cosmos has got your back, and you can overcome whatever lies in front of you. So don't waste any more time. This is the storm before the calm, the dark before the dawn, the tough bit before you make a breakthrough and can sail onwards to smoother seas. Don't linger here. Push past the challenge. As an attitude or approach, the 9 of Wands tells you to take a deep breath and face your demons and issues. You can handle them. It's not going to be half as bad as you fear. Yeah, that's accurate. Sometimes, it is painful and it does hurt, but you still have to do the work. Because otherwise you're going to stay stuck. You're never going to be able to come out. You got the stairs, it's going up. It's like, come out into the beautiful. Come see what's out here for you. The stars are yours to have, but you've got to get out of the dark. Like the deep depth dark. You know what I mean? Like, push your way up towards the stairs, and that's really just owning it. Doing that inner work, and it's going to be hard because inner work is always hard. It hurts. Because you have to really learn how to be honest with yourself in order to really get to the crux of the situation or whatever it is that's truly bothering you. You have to be willing to face it and acknowledge it and then be able to work through it and work it out. Once you do that, then it's like, okay, now I can move forward. And you find that there's a burden lifted off of you and there's new ways. You have lightness and joy. And you view things different in relationship to that. And as you keep doing your inner work, it's really cool how it unfolds. But it's totally your choice because nobody can make you do that. No one can do the inner work for you but you. You can always go and see a therapist, which I did for a year and a half when I was on my journey, because I was really trying to deal with and get through the garbage. I was tired of living the life the way I had and going through the things that I did, and it was like, this is not for me anymore. How do I change this? And I couldn't do it on my own at first because I needed somebody to listen to me. Like, I needed somebody to talk to, and I also didn't know either that I had, I knew I had anxiety, like I could feel it, but I didn't know that I had anxiety with some depression and I had PTSD. I didn't know that until I went to therapy. And I'm so grateful that I did, because learning that, I was able to take a step back and say, okay, from a place with no judgment, because I truly just wanted to heal. And I was like, I'm ready to do the inner work and dive into it. And so that's what I did. And having the therapist to be able to vent to and then give me some feedback in certain areas. And also, your therapist matters. Like, if you don't vibe with the first one, find another one. Don't shut yourself off to it, because it's a good way to just get the stuff out. And the good ones have good knowledge and they listen. So just know that those are available to you, and life coaches are great. But if you're really needing, you've got that really hard, deep stuff, sometimes it's better to just start with a therapist first and then go from there, because you'll also learn ways to deal with the things that are coming up. It was so cool how fast I started to be able to work through my things once I started owning my crap. Like, and owning and seeing the situations for what they really, really were, as hurtful as they were, and crying and ugly crying and like needing to be held and hugging myself and all that. Like, those are all stages of things that you also might be needing in order to really move through what's not serving you anymore, So, our next one. Did I read? I did not. Did I read the Azurite? I did read the Azurite. Yes, I did. Okay. All right. Like, wait a minute. Oh, no. So our next one is the Six of Coins. And that is yellow topaz. The talisman. I am going to live a life of good karma. Ooh, you have like inner work to do. That's beautiful. It's a calling to do your inner work. That's really beautiful. Not easy, but it's beautiful. This is, let's see, it says, this is the literal good karma card. When we give our time and energy or resources freely to the universe, it says freely, comma, the universe takes that energy, transforms it, and returns it to us down the line as a reward. By being good, we become good people and lead good lives. It's not an immediate or tit-for-tat system, but an overall shift towards a positive lifestyle. That is so accurate. As an attitude or approach, this card urges you to be kind, supportive, generous, and helpful. Be a beacon of good intentions and goodness in your corner of the world. All right. And the affirmation is, how others treat me is their karma. How I respond is mine. Oh my gosh. That's great. Somebody write that down. I need to write that down. Holy cow. I'm going to just say it one more time. How others treat me is their karma. How I respond is mine. Okay, the yellow topaz teaches you to do the right thing. Be generous, kind, and noble. And yellow topaz particularly brings the kind of optimism and good faith that you just can't help but pass on. If you want to invite good karma back to you, you first need to pay it forward. And yellow topaz's high vibration will serve to remind you, treat others as yourself would wish to be treated. This vibrant, joyous stone also encourages forgiveness. Very useful when you aim this... Very useful when your aim is the higher path, and will in turn attract abundance and success back to you. That's really cool. So you definitely... doing this inner work is going to help you, because it's just going to put you on a higher path. Once you start doing it and you uncover and you really start getting to the root of it, you see things different. You start maneuvering different because you're changing, because you understand things from a different perspective, and you're able to transmute the things that don't serve you anymore, and you're able to just take on new clean energy, and your inner child and soul starts to just kind of flourish for you. And it is a process. It doesn't just happen overnight. It takes work and consistent work and being honest. So I really hope that this helps somebody out there. If this resonates for you, let me know, please. I would love that. I enjoy doing this. Thank you so much for letting me share this with you. Have the most amazing day, and I will see you, beautiful soul, on the next one. Bye.